hold up, tell me what the hold up is. I'm a little spoiled, I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not used to laying low about my feelings.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today, as you guys already know, I'm going to do a get ready with me plus talk. And the things that I'm going to talk about is 9 things that I have learned in my 18 years of life. Actually, the number 9 came from because I just passed 18 and 1 plus 8 is 9, and I am turning 19 this week, which is the 28th of March. Therefore, it has this very special feeling to me, and that's why I decided to put it 9 things. In the meantime, I will be doing my makeup, and the makeup that I'm trying to do today is to transform myself into a cool girl, because I want to be cool in my last year of teenage years, okay? Let's not talk so much and get started with everything. The first thing that I've learned in 18 years of my life is to learn to understand difference within people, things, and a lot of incidents, because everyone has their own opinion. Oops. 18 years, actually not 18 years, as you guys know, like, we don't really know what happened throughout our primary years, so just assume that I got to know all of this during my middle school years and high school years. Is that to understand everyone is different, of course, because everyone thinks differently, everyone comes from different backgrounds, and everyone has their own opinions. When we are trying to voice out our opinions, just hope that everyone understands you, and also you understand other people. And it's fine to have different opinions, because that's how you know, oh, okay, I might not think like that person, and what if I think like that person? Maybe something can be changed, or something can be improved. Think it in a positive way, that you might learn something new while interacting with people. So try to get in more opinions and see which one actually works, and also see we are not perfect, so we do also need to absorb a lot of outside information from other people. A lot of people say think out of the box, and this is how you try to step out of the box to see what's outside your world. And now I'm using this Etude House Play Stick 101 to correct my dark circles. For the second thing that I have learned is learn to not care so much about how and what people think and talk about you, but accept for constructive feedbacks. So as a lot of you guys know, there are a lot of celebrities who receive a lot of different comments, and they still look really okay in front of the camera. That doesn't mean they did not see the comments, or that doesn't mean they did not feel about the comments, and of course that doesn't mean they don't care about the comments online, of course, because they're celebrities, they're out. And as back to the first point, everyone has their own opinions. So when it comes to all these comments, the celebrities will receive them a lot more than us normal people. And when they appear in front of the camera, they still look okay, and they look like they did not get any affected. But do bear in mind that they are also humans. They see the comments too, and they feel about it too. But why and how did they overcome it is that they know their direction, they know what they are trying to achieve, they know where they are going, and they know the fact that all these comments will not help and will only pull them down to where the haters want them to be. And it makes a lot of sense when it says that haters are gonna hate, because they hate you without a reason. They just hate you, they just don't like you, and they just want to affect your life. And the fact that you don't want them to affect your life depends on how strong you stand on your side, and how much you care for yourself and not care about what others talk about you. If you know what you are doing, and what you want, and where you are going, whatever the other people says is just noise. You don't have to care about them. When some of the comments say that you are not capable, are you really not capable? And do you really want to achieve that particular thing? If you think you're not capable and you really want to achieve the thing, go work for it, instead of being eaten down by the word you are not capable, and stop doing the thing you want to do. And this is how you not care about the comments. Then I'll be using this foundation from Judydoll, Constructive Feedbacks. There are some feedbacks and criticisms that are actually helpful to you. And I tell you not to care about how people say doesn't mean you filter all of them out and just live in your own world. That doesn't work, and obviously, therefore, constructive feedbacks are when people give you actual way and actual solution to try to improve yourself. Most of the constructive feedbacks that we receive on a daily basis will probably be our parents or our teachers, where the people really want you to be good and want you to improve. Those comments, you actually have to think about it and see whether you are really that bad or not. You find out the reason why you are not capable. Is it my dancing is not good, my singing is not good, or is it my speaking skills is not good, or is my time management not good? Just depends on what you are doing and see which part are you lacking. If you think your work is okay or is not bad, tell people that you think you are doing a good job. I'm not asking you to be proud of yourself, but if you think your work is okay, or if you think your work is the level where it's actually possible to be sent out or to be published, then you just say, I think this is fine, I think it looks nice, and I think we just have different opinions, but I don't think mine is ugly. You can try to say something like this. And the third thing is that I learned how to cook. Yes, I know this is very, very basic, and this is so normal that it sounds like it shouldn't be taken out to say that you have learned in the teenage years. But I don't want to say that if not for MCO, I will not have been able to improve my cooking skills so much. I know it's not a good thing to have MCO, which is the lockdown we have in Malaysia, but try to think it in a positive way. It does help a lot of us and help us a lot, because the more time you spend at home, the more time, firstly, you get to bond with your family, and secondly, just like what I say, I learned how to cook. Or maybe not learn, because previously I do know how to cook, but not as good compared to now. And one of the reasons why I have been improving my cooking skills is because of MCO. So think in a positive way, it's something that helped me grow. I am really proud of my skills on cooking instant noodles, but it's still instant noodles, it's still not healthy. And I've been trying to reduce the amount of times I eat instant noodles, because our family used to stock up a lot, and now we're just buying one packet to just for in case. Okay, then the fourth thing is to learn makeup and how to dress up myself. I am a makeup artist, certified at the age of 16. So I actually got myself certified at the age of 16, and I can do a lot of makeup jobs for people, especially bridal makeups. But then due to the pandemic, I was not able to do anything, but I still have been recording videos and making content and using the skills. But one thing I want to talk about is that my mom sent me to learn makeup not because of what, but she wanted me to learn how to dress up myself so that I don't have to stress about how to look good. You don't have to try to look good to please people, or you don't have to try to look good to the society. You can just be yourself. But as a girl, or maybe as a human, because now boys want to look good as well, as a human, ourselves, we have that feeling where I want to try to look good. I want to see how I look good, and I want to try to dress up too, and that's our freedom to do so. So my mom just let me went on a makeup course and make me learn about makeup. It's a very interesting fact to bring out and tell you guys. If you are a teenager and you want to learn makeup, you don't have to actually go to a course like me, because you are not going to be a makeup artist, but try to watch more videos and practice more by yourself at home. Don't just think that I want to look good but I don't know how to do makeup. I didn't know how to do makeup at first. Practice makes perfect, but make sure you practice the right way. For my eyeshadow, I'll be using this big house from Etude House. I'll use this color, which is more on grayish brown. The fifth thing that I've learned is to learn how to make decisions for myself. This happened when I was choosing for my degree program. I have always wanted to study broadcasting, which is the now digital media production, but I am now in PR at event management. Listen first, okay? Okay, so I actually discussed with my parents and I told them I really want to go for digital media production because I really like filming, editing, and you know, like being a director just seems fun. But then I discussed with them and they gave me some comments, their opinions, constructive feedbacks. So I actually listened to what they said, and some of the reason they said is that I still have my choice to go for digital media production. But then some of the things they told me is that, okay, if you're being a director, you have to know that you can't run away from filming until very late. This is one of the reasons that my mom told me. She doesn't want me to work till a very late night, and she doesn't really want me to also have a not so balanced lifestyle in the future. She told me this and she said you still have the choice. You can still choose whatever you want. I am just telling you what I see and what I feel. PR and events management was not my parents' choice either. So it's my choice. It was my choice and I chose it. Oh, also back in choosing my foundation, I enrolled in foundation in mass communication because that's my choice. I've told you, I've always wanted to enroll in digital media production. So I was like, so why not? Because I already know where I want to go for, and I already know what I want to study. Therefore, I said, okay, never mind. I want to go for foundation in mass communication. And for the sixth thing is that I learned Korean. Korean is not, as you guys know, Korean is not my language, and I'm a Chinese. I'm a Malaysian Chinese. For sure, K-pop. For sure, the Korean culture. But then I wouldn't have come this far if I have no interest in the culture and the language at all. I'm really proud of it is because I am picking up another language in my so many language speaking. I can speak Chinese, I can speak Cantonese, I can speak Malay, I can speak English, and now I'm adding one more language to my list. I feel very proud of myself, and when I'm in Korea, I don't feel that foreign anymore. It's good to always try to pick up new things and pick up a new language, just like Korean. And now I want to leave the 3 other points to constantly in progress point, where I'm constantly learning and improving. The first thing, which is also the 7th point, is learn how to be punctual and be more to improve in time management. I am still a little bit of a procrastinator, and I don't think procrastination is wrong because everyone has their own pace and own schedule to follow. I do want to not procrastinate so that I get things fast. I get things done earlier. Then I procrastinate, I guess, and in order to be able to do more things in a shorter time. I have listened to a TED Talk recently and saying that procrastination is not wrong, just your panic monster is asleep. And I really like the panic monster part. I will link the TED Talk video down below. And the next point, which is the 8th point, which I want to constantly improve on myself, is self-love. A lot of people have been saying self-love, you are not loving yourself if you are only putting on a mask pack, or you are only trying to buy yourself good stuff because you are not improving yourself mentally. That's where I'm going for, where while putting on a mask pack, you can still think about a lot of other different things. Try to let my mind rest if I'm really really tired, and also try to accept when people did have mistakes, because everyone is not perfect. They have mistakes, so try to forgive them if it's possible. While on the mental state side, just like what I say, you can listen to what people say and tell you, but filter it to see whether it is constructive or not, to see whether that comment actually helps you to improve yourself or not, or it is just plainly trying to demotivate you and initially make you give up. It's a life lesson. It's a long-term life lesson. And the last thing, which is the 9th thing, is to not take things personally. Oh, this is really deep, where some people are emotional, including myself, and some people will think that even the constructive feedbacks are a kind of discrimination to them. They think that the people that are giving them constructive feedbacks are trying to bash them, trying to be negative with them, trying to demotivate them. If your work is really not super good, then you will get criticism. The only thing you do is to accept constructive feedback. I overthink a lot, I worry about a lot of things, and I will try to think it in a very weird possible ways that this might happen, that might happen. That's also one of the things that I want to improve myself on, and I think we can do this if we work hard for it. That's all for what I've learned in my 18 years of life. I hope these things help and might possibly, I don't want to say inspire, but possibly help you. Everything about life is a constant, I think everything about life is constantly a lifelong lesson, so I don't think you have to ace it at such a young age. And thank you so much for listening to my sharing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
光落在你脸上，可爱一如往常，你的一寸一寸填满欲望，城市还有点脏，路人行色匆忙，孤单脆弱不安都是